What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a quick get to know me, but first I have a package. Let's open it up. I already know what it is because no one sends me surprise packages, so this isn't going to be a surprise. I know what it is. Just gotta open this bad boy. Okay, so it is a t-shirt from Epic Hero. Let's put it on. So this is one of the ones that they did with New Rockstars. This is the witch variant for the Unusual Couple latest obsession shirt, the witch variant because it's got Wander on it. There is an app that I have that allows you to see. This has VR in it, like integrated into it. It's so cool. I love it. I got the witch variant because I love Wander. I love Wander. Anyway, now that we know that about me, let's get into today's questions. We are looking here at past experiences. Right, so question number one that we have here is, what's the coolest place that I've ever visited? Sorry, I need to put this on. Keep track of time for myself. What's the coolest place I've ever visited? Hands down, the rooftop of Il Duomo in Milan. It was a very surreal experience, and it's probably, honestly, the catalyst to me heading down the spiritual path that I've gone down. It was, yeah, I don't know, there was just like a moment of clarity sitting on top of that church, looking out over the church. I say it like it's no big thing. It's a Gothic cathedral. It's so cool. The inside's awesome as well, but standing outside it, like on its roof, it is a paid thing. You have to pay to go up the stairs, but you can stand on top of the cathedral, just look out over the city, and it is the most beautiful thing that I've ever done. Question number two, what's the scariest thing I've ever done? The scariest thing I've ever done? There's only one thing coming to mind. I'm sure there's others that have been far scarier. There's only one thing coming to mind, because I think everything else I've just sort of repressed. We don't like to focus on negativity here. But if I had to pick, would probably be a mate of mine and I used to go rock climbing quite frequently around the area that we live in, and a lot of the places a lot of the good places to climb rocks are near the beaches, which generally means that they're very close to just sheer cliffs. And I used to, not anymore, I conquered it. I used to have a fear of heights. So there was a little sort of regression moment there where I just looked straight down and saw nothing but a swirling abyss and death. So it's a good thing I knew what I was doing. We had started small, and sort of worked our way up to it. Alright, number three. What have you ever chickened out of doing that you'd like to do now? I got this one. Tower of Terror / Giant Drop at Dreamworld, hands down. Actually, there's a whole heap of rides. Dreamworld. Just Dreamworld. A lot of the ones that they had, I was like, no, fear of heights says no, or fear of confined spaces says no. And yeah, I think I'd be going on those rides. And like, I still get a little bit claustrophobic, but I would go on those confined space rides to conquer it, I think. There's a couple of water slides at Wet n Wild as well that I'm thinking of here as well. But yeah, amusement park rides that, as part of their thrill level, incorporated one of my fears. So would like to fully conquer those. Wow, question 4 is getting right into it. What's the most unexpected place you've ever had? Well, isn't that quite the personal question? I'm going to decline to answer this one because that's a very personal question, and I don't think we're there yet. Also, that whole area of my life is sort of a place that we're not going to really touch on. Number 5, what's the best meal you've ever eaten? Look, you really can't go wrong with pork ribs, like well done pork ribs, hickory barbecue sauce. I have also had some beautiful lamb chops before. With one of my exes, we went out to dinner one night, and what's the best meal I've ever eaten? Gosh. I mean, look, in all honesty, and this is purely because of the nostalgia and the fact that they no longer exist, it was probably something from Sizzlers. And they're closed now. They don't exist, and I don't know why. Because every time I went into one, they were pretty bloody packed. So I can't imagine that it had anything to do with a decline in business. I can't imagine that's why they closed down. Anyway. Number 6. Where's the first place I drove after getting my driver's license? It was back to Inverell to visit some friends. And that's where I went after I got my driver's license. Because we're looking there at driver's license being for a car instead of a rider's license for a motorbike. I had that one earlier. But the first place I drove after getting my driver's license was back to Inverell to visit some friends. And number 7, what's the best birthday I've ever had? This is a uniquely my family thing, but my aunt let us go and visit them for a week, like completely on our own. So it's just myself, my aunt, my uncle for most of the week. I say most of the week because obviously other aunts and uncles came around for my actual birthday. But during that week we went to SeaWorld and I did a behind the scenes tour thing of the polar bears. You have a come to Christ moment when there is an Arctic killing machine this far away from you. And then the keeper's like, please don't try to pat them or like reach your hand out or anything like that. Like, now I just want to pat its nose, like, hello, Mr. Polar Bear, how are you? But I think even with the cage, I very quickly would have become lunch. Or at least my hand would have. So that was kind of cool. There was a day there where we went and watched a movie, and for lunch, it was just, what would you like from the concession stand? I literally got to just, like it was like, you know when you go in to the movies as a kid and you're like, oh, I want that, and I want that, and I want that. Because there's all these options for snacks, and your parents are like, no, we're getting popcorn and a drink, that's it. Well, I got there expecting to just, popcorn and I was like, we're just gonna go the full thing. We got choc tops, we had M&Ms, popcorn obviously, drinks obviously. May also have been like a bag of ollies or something. It was just a full Beano, and the funny part is because of my age, the movie that we were seeing was Ratatouille. So that was kind of cool as well. Yeah, there were a lot of things about that particular week that were really cool. So that's probably the best birthday. My 18th probably, 18th? Yes. Actually, no, my 21st probably comes close as well, because we had all of my family, Hollywood friends come around. That was pretty cool. It was sort of a red carpet theme, which I'm creeping up on 30. We're going to be revisiting that theme. So if any of my friends are watching, you know now, be prepared. But yeah, anyway, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are new here, and please also ring that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. This is actually the last set of questions from this particular site, so all the other get to know me's are going to be from another site. I may even start doing some friend tags after this as well. So I will leave the link for this down below, so that you can see all 21 questions that I've answered in this and the last 2 get to know me's. Would love for you to answer them in the comments below if you would like to. And yeah, with that all done, until next time guys, get screwed on.